Hey everybody, welcome. We're going to talk about 4 tips to help you navigate the Google Classroom waters and taking your classroom from a traditional approach to more of an online environment. And I think that's going to help us be successful as we move ahead. When you see the word assignments in classroom, just think these are more activities. I don't like that assignments term because it means it's required and it's graded. So it just has those connotations. But 4 tips I want to cover real quickly in this video, and then I'll give you a demonstration or an example of what I have, and you can see and utilize what you want. It may work for some of you and it may not work for the others, even if you're trying to modify your page. And by the way, I notice some of you are not modifying, but you created new Google classes. I think as long as the administration has access to that, that is okay. Here's what I'm going to suggest as you build out your pages. I think we should post once a week, each week, and be visible for that. And I'll talk about that, what that means in a minute. We should all have a resources section for those resources that students need throughout this time period. And don't post these activities in advance all at once because I just think they'll start running through them. I think we need to stagger them. Let's go over to a class to show you what I mean. Now, in this example, I do have a section at the top for important resources and links. I think that's important for those go-to resources students need throughout the year. So think about your online textbook. There's a way that actually students can schedule an appointment. You can use that for office hours. If you have anything on the coronavirus that you want them to be reading that's credible, whatever. These are just examples. But here's the important thing about the layout of the page. Laying this out week by week instead of by topic or SOL or chapter or standard, whatever we do throughout the year, we just have to think a little bit differently through the lens of an online environment. So I think every Monday each week you should post your 1 activity or 2 activities. Remember, no more, because this is multiplied times 3, 4, or 5 teachers. So if you do this, it's very clean and it's easy for students to follow. When I talk about being visible, I think students might benefit if they hear your voice once in a while or see your face. And if you're comfortable doing that, introduce each week's topic or activity with a screencast, just a quick video, 30 seconds, nothing more than that. For instance, this week 3 example that I've done here, you'll see I have some high interest stuff here for students, which is what we're shooting for. And this week 3 starts out with a check-in. And that's just a quick screencastify that I made in order to introduce that week's activity, as well as just to say hello and make sure everybody's doing okay. Hey everybody, welcome to week 3. I hope you're all having a good time balancing school with some of your own personal things, getting outside, being healthy. So I found this super cool article with a video. So that gives you an idea, and of course I go through here and introduce that. So that is one suggestion. And the last tip is not to post these things in advance. A lot of times I know teachers do this throughout the year. Sometimes you don't, but again, depending on the need, in my opinion, right now, I think we should post them week by week. Now, if you're a planner and you want to start dropping this stuff in, great. You're a classroom user. You know how to make those assignments as drafts, so you can do that. If you're a new user to Classroom, when you make this assignment, come over here and instead of assigning it, just save it as a draft. And then each Sunday night or Monday morning, post that assignment, and then it's good for the week. I hope that helps giving you an idea of how to move forward with your Google